This is the Estes Valley, home to several thousand full and part-time residents, and a vacation destination for over 5 million visitors a year. With its pristine rivers, varied dense forests, and abundant wildlife, Estes Valley is the gateway to Rocky Mountain National Park. Unfortunately, this idyllic environment can also be a tinderbox. All too often we experience high winds and low humidity, perfect conditions for fires to spark and spread quickly, endangering our wildlife, scenic vistas, and our community where humans and the forest meet. So, while we would all like to see a natural and untouched forest in our backyard, these dense forests are a problem when a wildfire approaches. Wildfire is a natural process, but the only thing to stop it is a soaking rain or snow. Several times in the past decade, the Estes Valley braced for nature to stop a raging wildfire. In the summer and fall of 2020, several fast-moving wildfires threatened the valley and forced the evacuation of the entire community.
I want you guys to get out!
This region, known as our wildland-urban interface, is a host to many jurisdictions that are subject to the same impacts of fires, but are managed in different ways. Private landowners, fire districts, the U.S. Forest Service, Colorado State Forest Service, Colorado State Parks, and the U.S. National Park. This is why the Estes Valley Watershed Coalition has partnered with the Northern Colorado Fireshed Collaborative, a growing network of individuals and organizations with a common stake in proactively addressing wildfire risk in our community and surrounding areas. The first part of the mission is to educate and inform residents and visitors about the need to manage the forests in order to mitigate potential impacts of a wildfire. This will reduce the likelihood of a catastrophic wildfire in the Estes Valley.
Tree species grow at different elevations in different places across the whole state. And each of those tree species grow and are dynamic in different ways. And so that's what we look at when we're to manage those forests, is to mimic some of those processes. So you can think to a ponderosa pine forest that is a little more savanna-like, open. We want to kind of keep that forest in that condition. Whereas a lodgepole pine forest grows up differently and even burns differently. And so we want to make sure we can set the forest up for the future as well, making sure that they have a good place to regenerate over time.
Managed forests are much more resilient to a fire because they burn cooler and are less likely to create an impenetrable layer of resin on the soil. This, in turn, allows vegetation to grow back more quickly and prevents catastrophic floods that often occur after wildfires. Managed forests also help prevent insect infestations and allow new and diverse vegetation to thrive and support the diversity of wildlife. The second part of our mission is to encourage our community, including our visitors, to be a part of our fire prevention efforts.
We're all in this together for fire safety. As residents, you can go all in for fire safety by creating wildfire defensible space around your home and having an evacuation plan. Business owners can work with our fire safety inspectors to make sure their businesses are fire code compliant. Property managers and owners of vacation rentals can work with our fire district to complete their annual fire life safety inspection. And visitors to Estes Park can go all in for fire safety by following all of our fire code regulations, especially the ones about not having campfires and disposing of cigarettes, smoking materials, and ash in proper containers.
Together, we can keep the Estes Valley safe from the threat of wildfires so that generations can enjoy the scenery that surrounds the beautiful valley.